Just a quick one guys before we get into today's video. We have just dropped our July collection. We have the Brendan Rodgers Pope tee along with the Celtic Ultra t-shirts. Do browse the collection by going down to the link in the description or going to celtapparel.com. Let's get into today's video. Welcome back to the channel guys. It'll be much appreciated if you can like this video and subscribe to the channel for daily Celtic content. Contrary to widespread reports suggesting that the financial resources available for transfers were a significant factor in his decision to succeed Ange Postecoglou, Rodgers insists that he has not returned to overhaul the transfer model in place and will look to maintain the successful structure in place. Evidence of this approach is already apparent in the club's summer transfer activity. Players like Marco Tilio, Odin Thiago Home, Mark Nowroki, Yang Hyun-jun and Kwon Hyok Koo have all been brought in for relatively small fees, a strategy that has proven successful under previous manager Postecoglou. The club will reach out and spend what they possibly can within the model, Rodgers told the Daily Record. But I think there's been a narrative based around me coming back, which seems to be, he's only back here because he can spend loads of money, and that couldn't be further from the truth. I'm back here because I want to be a Celtic manager, and I'm privileged to be that. It's absolutely nothing to do with money whatsoever. I know where the club is at. I am more aware coming back in of the model and where it is at. That's why I needed time to make the decision to come back, because I need to know everything about the club and where it is at. So for me on a personal level, the club has a model it works to, and I'll work within that. But there seemed to be a different narrative about me coming back here. It felt like it was people who don't know me were creating a story around why would he come back. It was like he must be doing it because of the war chest he's been given. It does make me laugh when I read it, but it's one where I will work within the model of the club, and the club has a business model which has been really successful. We will look for players who are first team ready, but we'll also look at players who we can bring in and develop and move on. That's the nature of it. Look, there are levels to it all. You could bring in a player at any cost because he's a good player, he'll have value. That's what we want, but I'm not in any way at all demanding we need to sign 3 players at £10 million or £15 million. That's not the case. Rodgers' comments set the record straight on his return to Celtic and provide insight into his approach to transfers. His commitment to working within the club's existing model, focusing on developing talent rather than slashing the cash, aligns with Celtic's successful strategy in recent years. As Rodgers embarks on a second stint at Celtic, fans can expect a continuation of the club's proven approach to transfers and player development, hopefully putting fears about Rodgers' recruitment to bed. In other news, the future of Celtic winger Abada has been up in the air of late. The young winger has yet to commit to a new deal in Glasgow, unlike players such as Kyogo and Maida, and there are a number of clubs interested in him. According to Belgian outlet Volkskrant, Abada is empathetically in interest of Club Brugge. The report states that the likes of Fenerbahce and Feyenoord are also in for the Israeli winger. €6 million is the price that is mentioned by Volkskrant. This is nowhere near the amount Abada should cost. At 21, he has made over 100 appearances for Celtic and contributed to 48 goals whilst at the club. In addition, he still has 3 years remaining on his current deal. Potential suitors should be paying much more than the snippet of a fee. In terms of the finances of the move, this report appears to be inaccurate. There is no way Celtic would sell a player such as Abada for £6 million. Bruges' interest, though, is notable. They are yet another team to be added to the growing list of potential suitors for the treble-winning attacker. Celtic fans, what do you make of reports linking Abada away? Would you cash in on him or keep him for the upcoming campaign? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video guys. Make sure you drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for daily Celtic content. Remember, we have released our brand new Celtic t-shirts. We have our Brendan Rodgers Pope t-shirt and our Celtic Ultra t-shirts too. You can find them at celtapparel.com or just go down to the link in the description. Thank you, take care, bye bye.